Chanting ஐந்தெழுத்து. போற்றியோம் நம சிவாய சிவாய நம ஓம். 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 Chanting Omkar, lengthy O. O. Equal timings. O. Part O. Om. Omitting the O. Omitting the sound also, absolute silence. We feel the silence all over the body. Cleaning the spinal cord. Close the left nostril, breathe in from the bottom of the spinal cord to the top of the head pit. Close the right nostril, breathe out and coming down to the bottom of the spinal cord. Breathe in and going to the top of the head pit. Close the left nostril, breathe out and coming down to the bottom of the spinal cord. Breathe in and going to the top of the head pit. On the head pit, we are visualizing a small Sivalingam seated at there. Think of that Sivalingam. We inhale and exhale with absolute silence. Now we are thinking of that Sivalingam seated on the top of the head pit. Breathe in and breathe out with absolute silence. At the end of our puja, we used to tell one song called well-wishing song. வாழ்த்து, that is, வாழ்க அந்தணர் வானவர் ஆனினம் வீழ்க தன்புணல் வெந்தரும் ஓங்குக ஆழ்க தீயதெல்லாம் அரண்நாமமே சூழ்க வையகம் துயர் தீர்கவே. Now we are going to think of the sayings in this song. வாழ்க அந்தணர். It does mean think of all the good souls, the spiritual minded persons, philanthropic persons, by the grace of Almighty, they should develop more and more good thoughts, words, and deeds, and do the service and love to the extent possible. Always the grace of God will be on them. Think of all the good persons, man and woman in the world. With the blessings of the Almighty, always they can do the service as much as possible for all the living beings. Think of them, bless them. We appeal to the Almighty. We should also be one among them, and do the best possible. Next one is வாழ்க வானவர். That does mean all the souls, all the living beings or human beings passed away from the earth. They are always in the heaven. From there, they are blessing us for our welfare and welfare of all the living beings and welfare of the whole world. Think of the good souls living in the heaven or being close with the God. Let all of them bless for good prosperity. We are getting the blessings from them. All the saints, all the spiritual leaders, all the scientists, all the social workers, those who are around the earth and above the earth, from there they are blessing the world. We are also get the blessings from them. Think of any good soul or good person passed away and get the blessings from them. He also pray for their welfare. Their soul should go up and up to the feet of the Almighty. They should also enjoy the peace at the foot of the divinity. Next one is வாழ்க ஆனினம். Aninam means the cows, and it represents all the animals, birds below the five senses. Think of the living beings with five senses. Think of the living beings with four senses. Think of the living beings with three senses. Think of the living beings with two senses. Think of the living being with one sense, such as the trees, plants, and all these things. They are always helpful for the humanity and all the living beings. We should not do any harm to these living beings, cows, goats, birds, environment, the living beings in the land, in the water, in the sky. We think of all the living beings. We will take an oath that we should not harm any living being, should not kill any living being for our sake, for our urge of our senses. Instead, to the extent we may help all the living beings by feeding them, giving shelter, protect them, giving water, and safeguard them from other harmful living beings. Think of all these up to five senses things in the world. Always there is a harmony between us and them. வீழ்க தன்புணல். It does mean, தன்புணல் means the rain. Rain is essential for all the living beings, for cultivation, for irrigation, for drinking water, for the growth of plants and animals. Water is inevitable. It is getting from the rain, but it should not do any harmfulness to us. There should be rain, and there should not be any harmful to any living beings. We need rain at the same time without any disasters. Without disaster, the Almighty may pour rain as and when needed, as much as the quality needed, as much as the quantity needed, we are getting the rain. As much as this world needs. Think of the rain and become one with it. Next one is Vendarum Onguga. Vendar means the head of the community, head of the county or the district, head of the state, head of the country, and head of different worldwide organizations. Think of all the leaders, political leaders, national leaders. They are getting the blessings from the Almighty. They should always think of the welfare of their citizens. They should develop more and more by their service and dedication to the community or to the nation. They should not think of their selfishness. Instead, they should do maximum services to their citizens. By the way of that, they should avoid violence, war, angry, looting, and so on. They should get enlightenment in the spirituality and give the ultimate service to the human being. They should work for peace, cooperation, harmony, brotherhood. Think of the leaders of all the nations. By the grace of Almighty, they should get good thoughts, words, and deeds, and work together for the welfare of this world. Next, ஆழ்கதியதெல்லாம், whatever the bad things, bad thoughts, bad words, they should go deeper and deeper, and they should not come out. They should be buried. All the bad things, enmity, anger, greed, lust, superior inferior complex, vengeance, such all, and addiction to drugs, quarreling, all these bad things are going to deep and deep, and they should not come out. There should prevail the peace, harmony, helping tendency, forgiveness, thoughtfulness, tolerance. chastity, charity, equality, mentality, all these good things should rise and spread all over the world. All the bad things to be suppressed to the deep. They should not come out neither from our heart or mind or neither from this world. Arannavami Sulka. We are spreading the divine name of the Almighty according to their worship, prayer, religious patterns. We think of the Almighty with different names, different forms, whatever may be the form, whatever may be the name. This is always good thing. It is spreading all around the world and reflecting the blessings because of the chanting of the divine names. In the world is filled with divinity, spirituality. Vayyagam tuyar dirgave. It does mean in the world is enjoying happiness, peace, bliss, ecstasy, and there is no hungry, no enmity, no partiality, no sorrowfulness. Always there is harmony, helpfulness, charity, helping tendency, service, love are prevailing. We think of all these things, think of this world. Because of our meditation, all these things should be developed. வாழ்க அந்தணர் வானவர் ஆணினம் வீழ்க தன்புணல் வேந்தரும் ஓங்குக ஆழ்க தீயதெல்லாம் அரண்நாமமே சூழ்க வையகம் துயர் தீர்கவே. திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். In this call, again we think of the Shivalingam seated on the top of the head pit. Inhale and exhale with absolute silence. In this calm stage of our mind, we appeal to the Almighty for the welfare. By the grace of Almighty, all may enjoy good health, long life, enough wealth, happiness, wisdom, peace, ecstasy, and all the prosperities. Think of the persons, those who are related in our day-to-day activities by the way of thought, word, and deed. All are blessed with all the prosperities. Think of our family members, friends, and relatives. All are being blessed by the Almighty with all the prosperities. Think of the superiors, co-workers, subordinates, customers, officers, in our field of education, industry, profession, job, service, and so on. All are being blessed by the Almighty with all the prosperities. Think of the persons, those who are celebrating their birthdays and anniversaries, all are being blessed by the Almighty with all the prosperities. Think of the persons, those who are suffering from physical and mental illness, and the persons, those who are supporting them to get rid of from the illness. All are being blessed by the Almighty with all the prosperities. Think of the persons, those who are showing enmities and showing indifference on us. All are being blessed by the Almighty with all the prosperities. Think of the whole world, all the living beings and all the human beings are getting all the prosperities. தென்னாடுடைய சிவனே போற்றி, எந்நாட்டவர்க்கும் இறைவா போற்றி. திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். We raise our arms above the head, rub the palms, apply them on our eyes, spread all over the body. Open our eyes and see the right palm. Pochi Om Namah Shivaya. In this calm stage of our mind, we are going to bless ourselves. Reverend Shankar Fern, Pochi Om Namah Shivaya. Be blessed. Srin Louis, Pochi Om Namah Shivaya. Be blessed. Swami Sharadananda, Pochi Om Namah Shivaya. Be blessed. Swami Sugunananda, Pochi Om Namah Shivaya. Be blessed. Hanuman, Pochi Om Namah Shivaya. Be blessed. Karuna Krabs, Pochi Om Namah Shivaya. Be blessed. Reverend Devaja, Pochi Om Namah Shivaya. Be blessed. Divya, Pochi Om Namah Shivaya. Be blessed. Anna Maria, Pochi Om Namah Shivaya. Be blessed. Pushpa, Pochi Om Namah Shivaya. Be blessed. Atman, Pochi Om Namah Shivaya. Be blessed. Prema Janice, Pochi Om Namah Shivaya. Be blessed. Jai Rayan, Pochi Om Namah Shivaya. Be blessed. Maurin Mirabai, Pochi Om Namah Shivaya. Be blessed. Sumadi, Pochi Om Namah Shivaya. Be blessed. Geena Kane, Pochi Om Namah Shivaya. Be blessed. Reverend Surya, Pochi Om Namah Shivaya. Be blessed. Karuna, Pochi Om Namah Shivaya. Be blessed. Larry Barker, Pochi Om Namah Shivaya. Be blessed. Shraddha, Pochi Om Namah Shivaya. Be blessed. Satya, Pochi Om Namah Shivaya. Be blessed. Again, I convey my heartful wishes and blessings to all the participants. Potri Om Namah Shivaya.
Swamiji,
Yes?
can you give
Hello?
Yes.
Uh,
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Swamiji?
yeah.
Yeah. Can you give a special blessing to
Uh,
Reverend Ishwara Cowan? He's in the hospital.
oh, let all of us pray for Kalavan.
Ishwara Cowan.
Okay. For the quick recovery from the sickness, let all our blessings penetrate into him, penetrate into his body, mind, and soul, and improve more and more immunity and get quick recovery from the illness. Potri Om Namah Shivaya. Potri Om Namah Shivaya. Potri Om Namah Shivaya. Okay.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Swamiji.
Thank you. Thank you.